Hello, New Venture Lab. This is the assignment walkthrough for assignment number 17, item economics. So this is where we're going to really kind of focus in on what is the profit margin, what is the expenses at the sale level. So an individual sale, an individual item that we sell, what can we generate, and what does it cost to deliver. Okay, we want to focus on only only variable costs and leaving out fixed costs. So, for example, if we are a software, the variable costs might include the Stripe transaction fee, but that would not include the monthly costs that we are paying, like on our own dedicated IP or on our own. Like domain or whatever our developer tools might be. Those would be the fixed costs, while the variable costs only occur on each sale. Okay. If it's a service and we're driving, it might be the cost of actually driving to like the gas cost. It might be if we are hiring like a consultant to be like actually facilitating the actual like consulting meeting, let's say if it's a service business, and we're going to pay them like $25 or something for the hour, then that would be an example of variable cost, something that doesn't exist like on a monthly basis. But exists like at the level of a sale. So you can feel welcome to do a little bit more research too on exactly what it is a variable cost is versus a fixed cost, if that's something you're unfamiliar with. But essentially that there is kind of a decent description of the difference. Fixed costs happen recurring and they're always the same. Variable costs change, and it can be more, it can be less, it might depend on like the order quantity, stuff like that. Another example would be like packaging. So like if we're selling a physical product, the packaging that we have to buy, the shipping, all of these things would be variable costs. While like the price of production, which might be something that we just kind of continue, that would be a fixed cost. Okay. All right. So back to this. We have an example here. This is where you can actually see examples. So what would be the variable costs? What is the total variable costs, gross profit and gross margin, and then explanation. That's really all you have to submit. And we'll do that. This is 3 different examples. So like this would be the entire assignment right here. Okay, for a software business, and then this would be the entire assignment for a service business, and then finally the entire assignment for a physical product business. So if it is like premium water bottle, the manufacturing cost, that would actually be like something we would include here. That would be a variable cost. I might have misspoke on the physical product one a second ago. So like the manufacturing cost, the cost of goods sold, is something that we have to consider. So anything that's going to be, again, anything that applies to an individual sale is what it is that we're going to include here. Okay. If we're selling a subscription to an app, let's see here. Monthly software subscription, variable costs would be the processing fee, the customer support allocation, and the cloud hosting and data usage, 50 cents. Perfect. Okay. Variable costs per unit for a consulting service, $25 in labor, $5 in transportation, $2 in payment fees. Perfect. Premium water bottle, $25, $6 to make it, $1 to package it, $2 to ship it, and $1 for the processing fee. Okay, that would be like a Stripe processing fee, whatever the payment processor is that we're using on our website, or whatever it is that we're actually the point of sale. Okay, so a single document that clearly explains the economics of selling a single unit of your product or service. Pretty simple. I might say software, service, or product. A single document that clearly explains the economics of selling a single unit. Okay. All right. As always, reach out if you have any questions whatsoever. I am here and happy to help. And that is the assignment for this week. Okay. Have a good week. Bye.